Hello students, welcome to the class. I am Yogita. Our subject is nutrition for nurses and today we are going to discuss about food standard. The definition and meaning of food standard is it's a formula to maintain the quality of food. That means a standard means you may be knowing that some kind of standard. That means we require a quality in food what we are eating. Now, the aim of food standard is to provide a qualitative food to the consumer, to prevent the consumer by getting consuming some adulterated food, food which mixed with some chemical, any other substitutes which may harm the health of individuals. So that must be kept in concern, and whatever food we process and give to the public, that should has got all kind of nutritional values. A sufficient nutritional value should be there in that particular food item. So that is the important aim of food standard. Now there are different way that how to maintain this food standard. Now mainly we can see two system in India. In India, to maintain the food standard, we are having two system. One is compulsory legislation, second is voluntary standards. Now, compulsory means as per the Indian rule, the food product must have that license, a permission, a certificate. Now, voluntary means it comes under certain voluntary agencies. Now, let us discuss this compulsory legislation. In that, we can see a Prevention of Food Adulteration Act. Now, this act has come in force in the year 1954. But after all the practice, rehearsal, trial, everything, it is implemented in 1st July 1955. By 1976, they had undergone for some revision to find out what are the loopholes so that we revise that and we are providing the best quality food to the society. Now, this Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, which mainly make rules that no individual person can store, yet distribute the food item which doesn't match the standard. Whatever food you're processing, that has to meet the standard which is prescribed by this Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, so that they take care that all the consumers are having the qualitative food. They are keeping in mind that all the consumers' health is important and they are not consuming any kind of adulterated food item. For that, this Prevention of Food Adulteration Act is really very important. Now, next act is the Fruit Product Order, FPO. It has come in act in the year 1955. This act which help us to rule the food products which process the fruit and vegetables like fruit juices, vinegars, vegetable oil. They need to pass this criteria. They need to provide a standard food which has to follow the rules and regulation what is given by Fruit Product Order. They need to provide the qualitative food to the individual so that these vegetables and fruits should have all kind of vitamins, nutrients value, so that individual is free from getting disease, or they should meet their nutritional need after consuming this food. Now here, one who is processing this food and vegetable product, they must get the license from FPO. It is ruled by the Ministry of Health and Fruit Vegetable Product, where they are checking whether they are really meeting the standard or not. If you are not meeting the standard, your license is cancelled and you are not supposed to produce any kind of food items. If you are meeting with the standards, yes, you can go with the license and you can produce such kind of food, beverages, vegetable oils, any food, fruit, vegetable processing food items. Next is Meat Food Product Order. Now, Meat Food Product Order, this is operated by Directorate of Marketing and Inspection. Now, as per the law, they are providing a qualitative meat to the general public. They are not making any adulteration, any manipulation, or they are not serving any kind of meat which is like adulterate or which is added with some kind of chemical or pesticide. That should not happen, because sometimes preservatives they'll add so that they can preserve the meat for a long time. So such cases should not happen. Here the license is provided only for those who are really providing the fresh meat as well as maintaining the quality in the meat what they are providing. Next is milk and milk product order. It has come in act in the year 1992, where as per this you need to maintain the set of standard safety hygiene in your milk dairy, so that you are not the reason to produce any kind of milk-borne diseases. You need to obtain a license to provide the milk product. You need to have a license to process the milk products, but you need to follow the standards. Whatever the food material you're providing with the help of milk, that has to meet the nutritional values. That has to be according to the set of standards what is prescribed. Okay, so these all are the important legislations, compulsory legislation. Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954, the Fruit Product Order 1955, the Meat Product Order, the Milk and Milk Product Order 1992. The next type is voluntary agencies. Now, voluntary standards. Here we can mainly see two standards, AGMARC and ISI. Now, AGMARC, you all may be very familiar. It stands for Agriculture Marketing. Now, whatever the food you are preparing, it has to get this AGMARC standard. That means this certificate is provided only for those processing and marketing agencies who are providing a qualitative food item, who are not making any food adulteration, who are not adding any kind of chemical pesticides which may cause ill health to the individual. Here all the care is taken when you process this food. Now, AGMARC will give a grade to the food item 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 means excellent, 2 is good, 3 is average, 4 is, yes, we can take that. See, a different respective grade is given based on the food you processed, packing, whatever the care you are taken during this processing phase. So that here you are following all the protocols and you are providing the best food. In case if you fail to meet all the needs, AGMARC will cancel your license so that you are not able to produce any kind of food. Students, you can check with any of the packet food item which is available in your home. AGMARC seal will be there in that. If it is seal is there, that means they are undergone this processing so that they got a license to provide a such kind of good qualitative food items. Now, this AGMARC is a voluntary agency, how I said, but some food item which is like exporting, in that case this AGMARC certificate is compulsory, like your ghee, butter, condiments, spices, basmati rice. For all such kind of food items, this AGMARC certificate is must. Okay, so this is about AGMARC. Next is ISI. It means Indian Standard Institution. Now, this is prescribed by Bureau of Indian Standard, BIS. Now, it covers all the process law of food and raw materials. As per the law, you are not supposed to provide any kind of duplicate items. ISI mark standard certificate is required when you process these food items. You need to maintain the quality. You need to maintain the quantity. You are saying that it is 1 kg and only 800 gram in the packet. It is against the law. So, a case will be filed against such companies. So, you need to maintain the quality, size, a standard. You need to have that particular content in the particular packet, date of manufacture, expire, everything must written, everything clearly. Then only you are undergoing this process and you are certified. And such companies, such way that we are maintaining ISI standards so that we are providing qualitative food to the consumers, so that consumers are not getting affected. We are not ill health because consuming these such food items. That will not be there, because that assurance must be given. We are processing the good quality food so that it contain all kind of nutritional values. Now, this certification is cancelled in case if you are not following the rules. You got ISI Yes, ISI license, you started production, then later you changed your mind and you started to do all kind of fortification, adulteration, everything. In that case, when you're not able to meet the quality, your ISI license, yeah, authority, that will be cancelled. You are not able to do the food processing. So this is how a food standard is maintained. Mainly compulsory legislation in that Protection of Food Act 1954, Fruit Processing Order 1955, Meat Product Order, and Milk and Milk Product Order 1992. Then a voluntary agency in that EGMARC and ISI, Indian Standard Institution. So you have to write all these answers for 5 marks, all about food standard. I hope you understood. Please keep watching. I'll meet you in the next class. Thank you all.